What is up, guys? Sint here, back at it again with another video, and today we got our right fielders tier list. Hasn't been a lot of free agency moves lately, so we got a tier list. We got to get one in here. We've been doing the tier list around here, and we're rounding out the tier list with right field here. And we ain't done yet. We still got DHs, relievers, and starters to go. The starter one's going to be a long tier list video, and that's going to be a lot of editing. That's probably going to be over a 20-minute video. So, I got the tier list already made, but, we'll do this one for now. And today, we got Pavin Smith to start stuff. Pavin Smith's okay. He's not amazing or anything, but he's going to go in C tier. Next up, you got Ronald Acuna Jr. He's going to go into A tier. Wasn't great this season, but he's still a great player. He'll be in S in the future. Next up, we got Mookie Betts. He's going to go into S. Probably the best right fielder in baseball. I don't know if anybody's really against me on that, but Mookie Betts is amazing. Next up, we got Anthony Santander. Anthony Santander is going to go into B. Not a bad player, but he's okay. He's nothing extremely special, but he's a very good player in my opinion. I think he gets very underrated. Dude, I think he hit 33 homers this year. He's very good. His fielding, suspect, but I really like Anthony Santander. Next up, we got JBJ. JBJ's going to go into D. Not a great season from him. Next up, Seiya Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki's going to go into B tier. Pretty good season from him. Next up, we got Tyler Naquin. Tyler Naquin's going to go into C tier. I really thought this guy was going to be extremely good, just like the next guy who's going to go in D tier. Yep, Oscar Mercado lost his job this season to another Oscar Gonzalez, who would be in B tier. Sadly, they didn't have him on the list, but Oscar Gonzalez would be in B tier. Gotta say the Gonzalez part, because this guy's name's also Oscar. Just happened to be like that. Next up, we got Charlie Blackmon. He's going into C tier. He's not what he used to be, sadly. Same thing with AJ Pollock. Not what he used to be. And used to be great in Arizona, but no longer the case, sadly. Robbie Grossman also going into C tier. Not a great season from him. Kyle Tucker going into A tier. Both of these dudes I wanted to put in S, but I don't think they're S as of now. They'll be S in the future, but it ain't the future yet. Next up, Whit Merrifield. He looked good with Toronto, but overall was not great, so I'm going to throw him in C. Next up, we got Taylor Ward. Taylor Ward's going to go into B tier. Taylor Ward's good, but he's just not on the level of Acuna and Tucker. That's the real problem with that. Next up, we got Avisail Garcia. He was good in 2021, but he was terrible in 2022, so I got to throw him in C tier. Next up, Hunter Renfroe, amazing fielder with great power, criminally underrated. Going to go into A tier. The Angels got a good one there, in my opinion. Taylor Ward's likely probably going to play left now, but he's a right fielder for now. Next up, we got Max Kepler. Max Kepler's going to go into C. He was not great this season, sadly. I mean, I like him as a player, but it sucks he's on the Twins. Next up, we got Starling Marte. He is going to go in A. Criminally underrated, in my opinion. Also, Stanton, we're going to put him in A. As a DH, he is probably A, but as a right fielder, he is probably B. But he's a DH now, so I'm just going to put him in A. If he was playing left field, probably in B tier, just because his fielding is so bad. Next up, Ramon Laureano. I mean, he's their center fielder now, but I'll throw him in C as him, but Pache is probably their right fielder, and he's D tier. Pache just ain't showing it, sadly. Next up, Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper, S tier, amazing player. Jack Sawinski. Jack Sawinski's going to go into C tier. I mean, he's solid. He's got some power. He's a good fielder. But overall, he just hasn't been it. Will Myers also going to go in C tier. Hasn't been great. Next up, Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger is going to go in B tier. He's a solid player, but he's nothing extremely special. I like Mitch Haniger as a player, but San Fran, they got a solid player, Mitch Haniger. They can't be mad that they got Mitch Haniger. Although they really wanted to get Judge. I don't blame them there because Judge is amazing. Next up, Luis Gonzalez. I'm going to put Luis Gonzalez in C tier. He's not really doing it for me. Luis Gonzalez is okay, but if you ask Kev, he'd probably put him in the same place. Next up, we got, I don't even know who this is. I mean, no offense to the player, but I don't know who it is, but just pretend that it's Lars Nootbaar. Lars Nootbaar would go in B tier. Lars Nootbaar, criminally underrated in my opinion. He's a very good player. He's more so just a meme at this point, but he's a great player. Manuel Margot, he's going to go in C tier. Hasn't been great, but he's still a solid player. Cole Calhoun, going to go in D tier. Just was not great this year, and I don't think he's there anymore, but Leote would probably go in C tier. Teo's going to go into B tier due to bad fielding. It's the same thing with Giancarlo here, but Giancarlo actually plays DH, unlike Teo. I mean, we haven't seen what they're going to do yet, but we'll round this list off with Juan Soto. He's S tier. Not many players down season can be a 149 OPS plus. That's fucking ridiculous. The fact that a player's down season can be a 149 OPS plus is ridiculous. This man's ridiculous. Probably the best player in baseball right now, besides Ohtani. Sadly, I don't think Trout's the best anymore, but Trout's still a very good player. But Ohtani's crazy. But that's pretty much going to round out the list. We got Betts at S, we got Harper at S, and we also got Juan Soto. In A tier, we got Acuna, Tucker, Renfroe, Marte, and Stanton. In B tier, we got Santander, Suzuki, Ward, Haniger, Nootbaar. No, it's not Nootbaar, but still, whatever. It might be Tommy Pham, but whatever. Just pretend it's Nootbaar. And in B tier, we round that out with Teo. And then in C tier, we got Pavin Smith, who kind of looks like Cole Calhoun from the Angels. When he was with the Angels, not like this anymore. But then we got Naquin, Blackman, Pollock, Grossman, Merrifield, Garcia, Kepler, Laureano, Sawinski, Myers, Gonzalez, Margot, and then in D tier, we rounded out with JBJ, Mercado, and Calhoun. These three are pretty much not even in baseball anymore, but hey, they were on the list. We had to rank them, and that's pretty much going to do it. I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya, and goodbye.